I greet you in Jesus' precious name. We're standing in a forest on a neighbor's farm. It's just so peaceful and so quiet. How is it in your heart? Do you have a quietness in your heart? You know how desperate people are today just to find some peace. That's why they go to all kinds of extremes to try and find that peace. Some go to alcohol, others to drugs. Others go and do extreme things that they would never normally do to try and find peace and quietness. But it's always been like that, my friend, right from the beginning of time. If we go to the book of Ecclesiastes, they say that that's the book that Solomon wrote. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 6. Listen to what he says here. Better is a handful with quietness than both hands full together with toil and grasping for the wind. I want to encourage you today to start resting more in Jesus. This chasing the wind, grasping the wind, vanity, vanity, he says. He says, all my life I've spent building up a fortune. He says, I'm going to die and leave it to somebody, and I don't even know whether they'll use it properly. They might abuse it. They might waste it. It might cost them their own lives. Vanity, vanity. People are looking for a quiet answer. You know, I'm very privileged to be married to a lady who's a quiet person by nature. She's not a walkover, I can tell you that right now. Anything but. But she's quiet in her ways. She's quiet in her character and personality. You know why? Because she spends time with Jesus. I don't believe that Jesus, wherever he went, there was absolute chaos. No. Make no mistake, when the dead were raised, okay, and he turned over the money changers' tables in the middle of the temple, there was lots of action. But in himself, he is the Prince of Peace. And wherever he went, people went with him because they wanted that peace. My peace give I unto you, he says, not as the world giveth. Therefore let not your heart be troubled, and neither be afraid. John chapter 14 and verse 27. I want to encourage you to start seeking after peace. Okay? Not the attitude of peace, but the Prince of Peace. The one who says, come unto me, all of you that are weary and heavy laden, and let me give you my peace. Take my yoke upon you, for my burden is light. Folks, since the day I gave my life to Jesus Christ, there's an inner peace that I cannot explain. I've been through many, many times of testing since then. Personal life tragedies. We've been through fires, we've been through droughts, we've been through floods, we've been through economic chaos, we've been through political unrest. But through it all, there's always been that peace deep in my heart that Jesus Christ will never leave me or you, and he will never forsake us. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5. So I want to encourage you, my dear friend, to seek the Prince of Peace. And stop grasping after the wind. You put in all your trust in money, and you know something, tomorrow morning you can wake up, open the newspaper, and they say there's been another Wall Street crash, and your money's worth nothing. And then what? Put your trust, put your effort, put your everything into Jesus, and you will start to live a peaceful life. Paul said, for me to live is Christ, and to die is but gain. Philippians chapter 1, verse 21. How can you frighten a Christian with heaven? If we live for Jesus. If we die, we go home to be with him in glory forever. So may God bless you as you start to seek peace from the peace giver. Goodbye.